Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I will explain how you can make a lot of gold simply by flipping some items and then transforming them into something else. So this is something that is honestly very easy, and right now I'm able to make around like 200k or 300k an hour by doing this very simple technique, and you don't have to move, you don't have to do anything. So in order to do this technique, all you'll need is to have inscription. You don't need to be level 70 or anything like that. You can do what I'm going to talk about even at level 60. When you have inscription, you want to unlock archiving. When you unlock archiving, you want to go and use 10 points in order to learn a sub-specializations of your choice. Then you want to learn the Darkmoon mysteries. Here you want to learn just enough to again unlock one sub-specialization, so 10 over points. And then you want to unlock the air compartment of these specializations, and then you want to use 30 points in order to unlock the learn to extract awakened air from Darkmoon cards. So when you have this possibility, then what you can do is simply use extraction awaken air when you have some of these different Darkmoon cards. It only works for the different cards that are the cards from the air deck. And each time there's one of these cards, you will get between 3 to 6 rousing hair. And this rousing hair can then be combined into awakened air, and so you can then sell all these different materials on the auction house, and you can sell them very easy. So for instance, when it comes to the rousing hair, right now it's 69 or 70 gold per material, and then for the awaken it's around like 739, but the prices varies a lot. For instance, like a few hours ago it was 1000 for one of these awaken air, so just keep in mind that the value of all these different materials changes a lot. So what I'm doing personally is simply buying some of these cards from the auction house. So anything that is around like 300 gold is going to be pretty good, even with 700 per unit for the different materials. Then you want to buy all these different materials, and then you want to mile them, just extract them in order to get all these different rousing hair, and then you can transform the rousing hair into some awakened hair. So as you can see, when I, for instance, tried by spending 250,000 gold on all these different cards, I was able to get 350,000 gold worth of materials that sell in not even 5 minutes, and this is something I was able to do in 20 minutes. So it means that on average per hour, you can definitely make more than 200k gold if you're doing it when the prices are not too bad. One tip for when you sell all these different items, I would definitely recommend you to sell them by group of 10, because if you put everything at once, as there are so many people selling these items as well, you won't be able to get everything sold at once. So just put 10, then 10 more, then 10 more. And then as soon as you see that it's not selling anymore, just cancel the one you still have, do the same. And normally in like a few minutes, you should be able to sell all these different materials. Again, I think it's pretty important because you don't want to wait too long. You never know how can the prices change, and so maybe in 2 or 3 days from now the prices will be way less interesting, and so you might make less profit. So try to sell all these different materials as soon as you get them. So what I would highly recommend you to do in order for you to avoid losing some gold doing this flip is first have a look at the current price of the different cards. If you see that all these different cards are too expensive, it's not worth it. Right now, my personal limit is 320 gold on average for all these different cards. And after that, I'm usually not trying to do it because it's probably not going to be as interesting as it can be with cards worth 300 gold. Also, of course, you want to have a look at the value of the awakened air and the rousing air, simply because if it's less than maybe 500 gold or something like that, it's not going to be really interesting. So you might want to wait before doing this farm another time. And of course, what I would always recommend you to do is first try with a small amount to see what profit you can get right now. So for instance, each time I'm going to do it, what I do is first I buy maybe 10 of these different cards, or maybe like a little bit more, maybe worth like 10,000 gold. And then I extract all the different materials from these different cards, and then I see what amount of gold I can get for the materials I got and then I see if I will make some profit or not. So like that, it will really help you to just manage the risk and see whether you will be able to make a lot of profit or not. Also keep in mind that probably the value of both the different cards and of the different materials is going to decrease. So you might still be able to make, 100k an hour in 1 week from now, even if the Awakened Hair are only 400 gold at that moment. Because again, if the cards are like 50 gold each, then you will definitely be able to still make a good profit. When it comes to inscription, so it's very easy for you to get these like points that you need. The first thing, of course, that you want to do is just get all the different recipes that you can in order to get all these first craft knowledge points. So these will already normally allow you to get all these different points here. And then really what I would recommend you to do is to have a look at all these different treasures. I covered that in another video that you can get very easily. It will add you 15 over points. You also have currently the Darkmoon Fair that can reward you with 3 easy points. And then you can either get some of the treaties that you can craft with inscription. So this one, if you don't have the specialization, you can request them through the crafting order system. And after that, you also have like a few more things that you can do, but really normally you should already have enough points in order to unlock all these different things and to then get this extraction Awaken Her. And of course, if you're in the same situation as me and you already have a character with inscription, but you decided to go towards having the most points to be like the best at crafting the different bundle of cards, what you can do is simply get another alt and get a new inscription on this alt. This is what I did in order to then, make gold with all these cards that were useless and to also make some extra gold with all the different cards that were posted on the auction house. So that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to make some gold with this farm. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great Sunday. Bye.